Most sales teams do not lose deals because of price. They lose because every sales rep freezes the second that a buyer says no. One of my clients' sales team's close rates just jumped from 15 to 39% without new leads, without ads, without hiring killers. It was literally just by changing how they handled objections at the end of call. In this video, I'm going to give you 10 reasons why your sales team needs one simple objection system and how it can transform your entire sales team in a matter of weeks, not months. Reason number one, we're going to turn 8% closers into 38% closers. In January of this year, one of the sales teams that I manage had an 8% closer. They also had someone who had been around who was closing at 51%. What we did is we recorded exactly what that 51% closer was doing, the objections that they were handling. We used my framework, we turned it into an objection system, and then I gave it to the 8% closer. Within 3 months, that 8% closer is now closing at 38%. Same leads, more money, because the system did the work. Reason number two, relying on one hero closer. Salesforce's State of the Sales report showed only about 28% of sales reps are expected to hit quota. Other analysis found that roughly 17% of sales reps generate more than 80% of the revenue. So that's the 80-20 principle in play in real life, right? So in other words, most teams are carried by a small group of hero closers. One single objection system is how you take what your best rep is doing and give it to your whole team so that they have a real shot at hitting quota instead of hoping that hero closer can save the month. Reason number three, coaching becomes plug and play. If everyone uses one system, coaching becomes 10 times easier. You listen to a call and you know exactly what happened and what went wrong. They skipped step number 3 on the money objection instead of what the heck did they just do right there. You can fix the one move, not their entire personality, not their entire talk track, not their entire pitch. And so that's exactly how you scale performance. Reason number 4, an objection system will protect your margins. When reps don't know what to say, either they freeze and they do nothing, which is basically by default, they'll set up a follow-up call, or they panic and they immediately discount. A simple objection framework gives them calm, confident words to utilize in the moment. So this means fewer follow-up calls that basically don't ever show up, and less of this like, let's just take this off, or what if I give you this, or what if I give you this discount? So essentially you're protecting your margins by protecting their brain, their reactions, their nervous system under pressure. Reason number 5, no decision deals are secretly killing your sales team. A Harvard Business Review cited a study of 2.5 million conversations and found that 40 to 60% of deals end in no decision, basically meaning the buyer does nothing and they stick with the status quo. Essentially what this means for you and your team is that your biggest competitor is not another business. It's the objections on your sales calls that never get surfaced and never get resolved. So by having a single unified objection systems, you can attack that directly. Reason number 6, know exactly why you're losing deals. If you don't have one system, you don't actually know why you're losing deals. Was it price? Was it timing? Was it partners, business partners supporting? So you cannot improve what you can't see. So chaos hides the real problem. Reason number 7, one brand, one voice, every call. Not having an objection system means that your brand sounds different on every call. One rep is overpromising, another one is overselling or discounting, another one sounds defensive or combative. And the reality is that prospects talk. Reddit is a graveyard for complaints, reviews, and businesses that have gone to die, right? So inconsistent answers end of call is going to create distrust, and distrust kills deals. Reason number 8, bottle your best closers so that skill scales. Every sales team has that unicorn closer without a system, and the skill dies literally in that rep's head. I've seen teams where their star rep leaves, revenue drops by half, by 30%, literally overnight because nothing was documented. A simple objection system is how you bottle your best rep and give a sip of that to everyone. Reason number 9, make every new lead more valuable. So your marketing can't save you from bad objection handling. You can spend more on ads, you can dial more leads, you can hire more appointment setters, but if buyers hit the same objections and get random answers and your customer acquisition cost is climbing and climbing, your profit is dying. So having one single objection system makes every new lead more valuable because your entire team is handling them the same way. Reason number 10, buy back founder time and save your sanity. So we installed a simple objection system for a founder who was stuck in the weeds managing his sales team. After just 30 days of drilling and role plays, the team's close rates doubled. He literally told the entire company that he finally feels comfortable stepping away from sales because it's now under control. If you do not have one simple objection system that your entire team is using, that is literally the next move for you. Write down the top 5 to 7 objections that you're hearing every single week. Find out exactly what your best closer is using to handle each one. And watch this next video so that you can steal my exact objection handling framework. Use your closer's best words to design your new objection system.